Hello, once again, it's Shane Bluford, and I'm here with another video for you guys today. Today, I'm going to talk about Facebook strategies and things that you should be doing when it comes to Facebook. So, the first thing I'm going to do is log into Facebook. Now, with Facebook has really, you know, took a toll on internet marketing. It's passed up MySpace is the like one of the most popular social networking sites that's out as of today. The only thing that might be bigger than Facebook as of right now is probably Twitter. But Facebook, you guys, it has pretty much the same amount of people that MySpace, maybe even more, over 200 million by now. And it's just a great opportunity for you to network with certain people because a lot of people have expanded from MySpace to Facebook. So a lot of marketing that's being done on MySpace, it isn't really in competition with Facebook right now because Facebook is where everybody is at. Everybody's taking advantage of it. Everybody's learning how to use it and just expanding what they could do on Facebook and just building their business, having great success when it comes to Facebook and internet marketing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a few things that you could do to have that same type of success. So the first thing I want to talk about is of course when it comes to Facebook, you have to be building relationships. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're adding people, but you don't want to make sure you're just adding any and everybody. You want to make sure you're adding people that that at least have a good profile picture. Like I'm gonna go to, I don't know. I always like using Jonathan Budd as an example just because I know he has a lot of friends, a lot of people that follow him. So using him for his friends is always a good example because I know he's never gonna fail for me at having a lot of friends to where I could use it for an example. So what I want to show you is how to add people, the way that you should be adding people. Now, whenever you're adding somebody, the main thing is, like I said before, you want to make sure you're adding people that at least have a decent profile picture. Um, what's going on here? Oops, don't know what happened, but yeah. So with that, like I said, make sure you're adding people with a decent profile picture. And I don't know what's happening. Like this guy right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and click his profile. This guy Jack. What is this? I have no idea what this is. He's not my friend, but I want to go ahead and add him as a friend because he has a nice profile picture. He looks like he's a professional type of guy. So I'm going to add him as a friend. But when you're adding people as friends, you always want to make sure you're adding a personal message. Always want to make sure you're adding a personal message. And then you just type something basic like, hey, you always want to use the person's first name. Hey, Jack, seen you on, oops, Jonathan Budd's friend list and decided to add you. Hope to learn more about you. And that's your greeting. That's how you greet yourself. You introduce yourself. You just introduce yourself with a small personal message. Because people that send a friend request and have a personal message attached to it are most likely to get a response back. So that's why you always want to send messages. And then you just go through people. Like with Facebook, you could, my suggestion is you add about, maybe 20 to 30 people a day because Facebook is strict on adding too many people in a day. They'll ban your they'll give you a warning first, so you always want to make sure you stop once you get the warning. But I say about 20 to 30 people a day, it should be good. And like I said, just add people with a decent profile picture and make sure you're leaving that personal message. That's key because that's gonna get you more responses. And then whenever somebody requests you as a friend, you always want to make sure you go back and you're leaving a message like this guy right here, Brian. Let's see, do we have any mutual friends? He has Brian Finale as a friend, and Douglas and Aurelio. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add him as a friend. And since he requested me, you always want to make sure you want to go ahead and leave something on his wall. Just send him a message like, hey, thanks for the request, man. I appreciate it, and things like that. So hey, Brian, thanks for the request. I look forward to networking with you. Hope to talk to you soon, my friend. All the best, Shane. See, and that's all you do. You just want to make sure you give them a greeting, a welcome greeting. But another thing you could do, like with how she did, she left a personal greeting. That's what you want to do. The video greetings. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys with the whole YouTube marketing. You always want to leave a video message. That sticks out. So you want to make sure you're doing that. Leave a video message if you can. That, but also, you want to just build this relationship with a person. But videos is a great way to do that as well. So, and then I just press share. And it's simple as that. So you always want to make sure you're doing that whenever you get a friend request. Another thing, you guys, is groups. You always want to make sure you're getting involved with groups. Groups is the key. That's the key to this whole thing. Join the group. So you don't even have to join, but just go through groups and just go through the list of people that's in the groups, and just start adding those people as friends. Start building that relationship with those people. Me, John. Look, all these people are in here. And you just start adding people that got these different profiles. Add. Click their page. All these people I already have as friends, so I can't click them. But that's all you want to do. You just want to be adding these people and just building these relationships with these people. And that's gonna bring you more success by you building this relationship, because you're gaining trust, you're branding yourself. And you always want to make sure you're leaving, things on people's walls, because when you leave things on people's walls, all of their friends see that. They see you. You're sticking out, you're branding yourself, and that's giving you more exposure for people to click your page and go to your site. So you always want to make sure you're doing that. Another thing people don't know about is fan pages. If you can, Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends. So you want to go down here where it says advertising and pages. And a fan page is just like a regular page, but it gives you unlimited access to people. You can have as many friends as you can if you want. And all those people that's actually becoming a fan of you, that's great, because that's letting you know that they're into what you're doing. They're into you. They want to know more about what you're doing. They want to learn from you. They see you as an expert. You've branded yourself. So you want to make sure you create a fan page, you guys. And then whenever it comes to messaging, whenever you're talking to somebody in a message, you never want to leave a link on their wall or in a personal message, because they're just gonna consider that a spam. So don't make people think of you as spam. Just have regular conversation, you guys. Build these relationships. And that's basically all you gotta do. When it comes to group, get involved with the discussions, get involved with all the topics. Just make sure you're interacting with the community. Add people nonstop. Build these relationships. The more people, the better. Whenever you're getting these requests, you always want to make sure you're adding them and then going back to their page and greeting them. Send them a video message. Send them some type of comment on their wall, right on their wall, and just say, hey, thanks for the request. Thanks for the ad. You look forward to networking with that person. You look forward to learn more about that person. And whenever you go to their pages, check out their info. Check and see what type of interests you guys have in common. Go to their sites. If they have a website, click their sites. His website, Quantum Success Pro. Click their sites. Find out a little bit more about them. And that's basically all you gotta do with Facebook. Build these relationships, and I guarantee you will see success. So that's it, you guys. If you want, you go ahead and add me as a friend. I'm gonna leave my profile in the description so you guys can come and add me as a friend. And if you guys want to learn more, don't hesitate to ask. Send me a message, and like I said, I'm here to help. So just make sure you're connecting with me. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Catch you later.